signal number 3 is hoisted. This means that winds with mean speeds of 41 to 62 kilometers per hour are expected. At 4 o'clock, the tropical depression over the South China Sea was centered about 530 kilometers southwest of Hong Kong and is forecast to be slow-moving. Winds over Hong Kong are generally strong. The tropical depression has slowed down considerably during the past 2 hours. As its circulation is quite extensive, the strong winds and squalls associated with the showers will persist for quite some time. The forecast for tonight and tomorrow for strong east to southeasterly winds moderating later tomorrow. Latest temperature reading 26 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 95%.
Waglan Island, wind east, force 5 with gusts to force 8. Visibility 10 kilometers. The state of sea was moderate. Cyclone warning issued at 7:15 this evening by the Royal Observatory. The strong wind signal number 3 is still hoisted. This means that winds with mean speeds of 41 to 62 kilometers per hour are expected. At 7 o'clock, the tropical depression over the South China Sea was centered about 520 kilometers southwest of Hong Kong and is forecast to be slow-moving. Winds over Hong Kong are generally strong. During the past hours, mean winds of 40 and 65 kilometers per hour were recorded at the Royal Observatory and at Waglan Island respectively, while gusts of 96 kilometers per hour have been recorded at Chung Chau and 118 kilometers per hour at Tates Ken. The tropical depression has remained slow-moving during the past few hours as its circulation is quite extensive. Strong winds and squally heavy showers will continue to affect Hong Kong tonight and tomorrow.
喺下晝7點，南中國海嘅熱帶低氣壓集結喺北緯18.6度、東經111.1度附近，並且預料移動緩慢。菲律賓群島以東嘅西太平洋氣壓頗低。
Issued at 9:15 p.m. by the Royal Observatory, the strong wind signal number 3 is now hoisted. This means that winds will mean speeds of 41 to 62 kilometers per hour, and that can be expected. At 9 p.m. for at 9 p.m. the tropical depression over the South China Sea was centered about 520 kilometers southwest of Hong Kong and is forecast to be moving slowly. Winds over Hong Kong and Victoria Harbor are now generally strong. During the past hour, mean winds of 54 kilometers per hour were recorded at Chung Chau. As the tropical depression remains slow-moving, strong winds and squally heavy showers will continue to affect Hong Kong tonight and tomorrow. Since midnight last night, over 100 millimeters of rainfall have been recorded at various areas. As heavy showers will continue, with rainfall amounts in the next 24 hours expected to be 60 to 100 millimeters, flooding will occur in low-lying areas and areas with poor drainage. Stormwater drains should be cleared of leaves and rubbish. This applies particularly to dwellers in low-lying areas. Keep your ears here on 1044 for further weather forecasts. At 9 p.m., the center of the tropical depression over the South China Sea was near 18.7 degrees north and 111 degrees east.
Cyclone warning issued at 11:15 by the observatory. The strong wind signal number 3 is still hoisted. This means that winds with mean speeds of 41 to 62 kilometers per hour are expected. In the past hour, winds over Hong Kong remained generally strong. Gusts of 87 kilometers per hour have been recorded at Waglan Island and Tates Ken. Extensive rain bands are associated with the tropical depression. Squally heavy showers and periods of rain are expected to persist throughout the night. Stormwater drains should be cleared of leaves and rubbish immediately. And the forecast, of course, is for strong southeasterly winds moderating later, and our latest readings at 27 degrees Celsius with a humidity at 93%.
p.m. The center of tropical depression over the South China Sea was near 19 degrees north and 110.8 degrees east.
Situation at 5 a.m. The tropical depression over the South China Sea was centered near 19.6, 19.6 degrees north, 110.5, 110.5 degrees east, and is forecast to move northwest or north-northwest at about 12 kilometers per hour across the Hainan Island, over the western Pacific to the east of the Philippines. Waglan Island, wind east-southeast force 7 with gusts of up to force 9, visibility 6 kilometers in showers, and the state of sea was moderate. Cyclone warning, which was issued at 5:15 this morning by the Royal Observatory. The strong wind signal number 3 is still hoisted. The tropical depression has picked up speed and made landfall over the Hainan Island the early hours of this morning. Its extensive circulation still affects Hong Kong, and winds are likely to remain strong this morning, with squally showers expected for today.
Tropical cyclone warning issued at 12:15 p.m. by the RO. The strong wind signal number 3 is hoisted. This means that winds with mean speeds of 41 to 62 kilometers per hour are expected. At noon, the tropical depression over Hainan Island was centered about 560 kilometers west-southwest of Hong Kong and is forecast to move northwest at 12 kilometers per hour into Beibu 1. Winds over Hong Kong are still generally strong. Gusts of 68 kilometers per hour have been recorded at the Star Ferry Kowloon during the past hour. The strong wind signal number 3 will continue to be hoisted until wind strength over Hong Kong subsides. At noon, the center of the tropical depression over Hainan Island was near 19.7 degrees north, 109.6 degrees east.
華南區嘅天氣報告，首先係警報。香港以南同沙堤以南吹強風，天氣概況。華南沿岸廣泛區海域有驟雨。喺下晝4點，北部灣之熱帶低氣壓集結喺北緯19.6度，東經108.4度附近。預料向西北西偏西移動，時速係12公里。
The South China coastal areas are still lying under the influence of an intensive area of showery activity. At 7 p.m., the tropical depression over Beibu 1 was centered about 720 kilometers west-southwest of Hong Kong and is forecast to move west-northwest at 18 kilometers per hour across Beibu 1. For those of you who are tracking, I know there are a few. At 7 p.m., the center of the tropical depression was near 19.6 degrees north, 107.9 degrees east.
菲律賓群島以東嘅西太平洋氣壓較低。天文台預測本港地區今日係吹清勁東南風，風勢將會逐漸緩和，多雲，有零散驟雨，並預料日間短暫時間有陽光，最高氣溫約為30度。聽日天氣將會進一步好轉。而家嘅室外氣溫係27度，濕度89%。